We finally have some official confirmation about a brand new LEGO castle that could be coming in 2027, more leaked minifigures from the Shrek CMF, as well as some other interesting LEGO ideas sets that are either confirmed or could become real sets. One of them in particular is something I think a lot of medieval fantasy fans are going to want, so let's dive right in. LEGO Ideas recently approved 3 fan-designed sets from the first 2025 review to become official sets. These usually take around 12 to 18 months to make it through LEGO's design process, so I'd expect them sometime between mid-2027 and early 2028. The first, and by far the most exciting one for me, is this Halloween-themed Universal Monsters castle. It's not your typical LEGO castle set, but I think it looks fantastic. Plus, monster-themed parts always end up being useful for custom fantasy minifigures. Something like this could also pretty easily be converted into a proper medieval castle with a few modifications. Right now, it's designed as a dollhouse-style build, and I doubt LEGO changes that. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of dollhouse-style castles, but it also means fewer parts and hopefully a lower price. The original submission sits around 2,250 pieces, so I'm guessing somewhere around the $200 to $240 range, depending on what LEGO adds or removes. The suggested minifigure lineup includes Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, the Wolfman, the Bride of Frankenstein, the Invisible Man, and the Phantom of the Opera. Obviously, LEGO can change that however they want, but I'd be happy with just about any excuse to get some more classic monster minifigures. The next approved set is this Jumanji board game. I honestly don't care much about Jumanji, but I can definitely appreciate the design. The final one is this LEGO kimonos display, and while it isn't something I'd personally buy, I really have to give credit to the designer here. The part usage is really good. Now, normally if a project doesn't get approved, the fan designer has to resubmit it and reach 10,000 supporters all over again. But LEGO now has what's called the parking lot, where certain projects stay under review while LEGO makes a final decision. The website isn't super clear on exactly why projects end up here, but I'd imagine licensing plays a pretty big role, and one of those projects is something I'm really excited about. Hollow Knight, A Journey to Hallow Nest. This thing looks incredible. It's basically 4 connected display dioramas, and I'd absolutely love to see an official LEGO Hollow Knight set. Most of the games I play, especially the Soulsborne games, are almost certainly never getting official LEGO sets, although an Elden Ring line alongside the movie coming in 2028 would be an absolute dream. But even if that never happens, seeing another awesome dark fantasy game potentially become a LEGO theme is something I'm really excited about, and I'd be ecstatic if this ends up becoming a real set. The other projects added to the parking lot are Bob's Burgers Grand Reopening, the iMac G3, and Naruto, Ichiraku Ramen Shop. As you may have noticed, they're all tied to IPs that LEGO doesn't currently have, which makes me think that LEGO is interested in making these, but still needs to work out the licensing first. Obviously, we have no idea what's happening behind the scenes, but it'd be awesome to see some of these become reality, and it could even open the door for more sets based on those themes. Or is Series 30, which is rumored to feature both a Raven Knight and a Squirrel Knight. The Raven Knight is supposed to come with shoulder armor, a cape, a printed shield, and the Dragon Paladin mace in flat silver. I am so excited to see how he looks. We're finally getting another affordable medieval mace in a color that's actually useful, and we might see the return of the classic Pearl Dark Ray shoulder pads. I'm also really hoping this means we see the return of a Pearl Dark Ray castle helmet. My dream would be for LEGO to bring back the visor, but until we actually see pictures, we really have no idea. The Squirrel Knight should also be really cool because for one, we've never gotten a squirrel emblem on a shield before, and 2, I'm expecting some nice earth tones in the color scheme. As a Green Dragon fan, my dream would obviously be some dark green parts, although I love forest themed minifigures in general, so I'll be happy with pretty much any earthy color palette. As for upcoming medieval sets, we've got the Sleepy Dragon Inn going up for pre-order in October, the Medieval Joust going up for pre-order in February of 2027, and both the Royal Nest and Elven Citadel following in June of 2027. Those are all Bricklink Designer Program sets though, so they're not exactly mainline LEGO releases. When it comes to official LEGO Castle, we still don't have anything confirmed or even leaked for 2027. There's the Lord of the Rings Oliphant diorama coming, but that's obviously not a pure castle set. It's definitely possible LEGO is holding something back for Castle's 50th anniversary in 2028, but I'd honestly be surprised if we don't get at least one proper castle set next year. The Lion Knight's Castle and Medieval Town Square both retired at the end of last year. The D&D Red Dragon's Tale has now retired as well, and every current Lord of the Rings set except Minas Tirith is scheduled to retire throughout 2027. That's a lot of medieval product disappearing in a pretty short amount of time, and the overall medieval lineup is really starting to thin out. I'm still optimistic though. Between the Bricklink Designer Program, Series 30, these various ideas sets, and the possibilities surrounding the anniversary, I still think there's a lot for Castle fans to look forward to. Let me know your thoughts on everything we talked about today, from the Shrek CMF to the LEGO Ideas Project, or just want to see some fun medieval creations, make sure to subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.